Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, here with the first of hopefully many Starfield related videos. I'm planning on sticking around with Starfield for a long time to come. Been looking forward to it for a long time, like I'm sure many of you have been. But today, we're going to delve into your background, more specifically the perks that come with it. Now, we've got to see a few of them, and we're going to delve into them a little bit more because they really weren't up on screen all that long. Some of you may have missed them. Up first, you've got Explorer. Now it comes with the laser skill. Now, realistically, this is probably going to break down similarly to laser weapons, say in Fallout, where it's going to deal additional damage with laser weapons, or increased accuracy, reload speed. Any of these sorts of things would fall easily into that category. Then you've got Astrodynamics, which just says you'd be able to get even more capability out of your ship's grav drive. So basically that's telling me that it's going to increase your jump range. Now, there may be other things that factor into it, like maneuverability or something to that effect, but I really feel like that is going to be your jump range. Then you've got Surveying, which this could end up being quite a few things. It could make your surveying worth more, a little bit more in depth. It could make your surveying faster. That could break down several different ways. Then up next, we've got Diplomat, which this one ends up being pretty darn straightforward. Of course, you've got Persuasion. We all know what that is. You know, you get extra dialogue options, talk your way out of situations, that sort of stuff. Then you've got Commerce. Now, the thing that catches my eye in here is it says almost anyone with the right skill set can open and run a successful business. Now, originally my first thought was, oh, okay, commerce, that's going to increase your barter skill, basically. But then I remembered, you could set up shops and whatnot in Fallout 4, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to set up shops in your little outpost or whatever, so that could really help factor into how much a little shop you have makes. And then Wellness. This one really sounds like it's just going to be a buff to your overall health. Maybe a little bit more into your survivability. Only time will tell. After that, we've got Cyberneticist. So we've got Medicine. This one, again, it sounds pretty straightforward because I really feel like what this one's going to do is it's going to increase the abilities of your healing items. So they'll heal for more. So, decent thing, but I'm not sure about the late game how useful that will be. Then you've got Security, which really looks like lockpicking. At first I was questioning if maybe they've taken hacking and lockpicking and just kind of combine them. But one thing's for sure, it's probably going to be lockpicking, because that's the way it sounds. Then of course we've got lasers again, which that's pretty darn straightforward. But yeah, the security one, that one's the one that's got me the most curious by a long shot. After that, we've got the Cyber Runner, which, I'm going to be honest, this is probably going to be my first choice, at least out of what we've seen so far. It definitely fits my playstyle, where you get stealth, and if it works like stealth in the other games, that's going to be your sneak, and most likely bonus sneak attack damage. Really valuable things. And of course we've got Security again, which, lockpicking, pretty darn important overall. And then we've got Theft, which is basically pickpocket. But the one thing I'm really curious about is, are we going to get reverse pickpocketing? Because, oh my gosh, it was so much fun reverse pickpocketing. And just putting lovely little surprises in people's pocket. And yeah, that... Oh gosh, that was... I don't know, I'm just thinking back to throwing live grenades in people's inventory. It just puts a smile on my face. I don't know. So yeah, personally, I'm really looking forward to Cyber Runner. After that, we've got Combat Medic. We get pistol certification, which I feel like this, much like the lasers one, is going to have to do with maybe your damage output with pistols, your accuracy, maybe reload speed. But yeah, it really feels like it leans probably more heavily towards your damage output, but it could branch off into other things. Of course, then we've got the medicine and wellness again. So, I mean, I don't know. For me personally, Combat Medic is not jumping out as an interesting background, but only time will tell. I could be completely wrong on this one, but I don't know. I guess it's all going to depend on how good pistols actually are. Because, I mean, medicine and wellness are not horrible things, especially early game, but how good are pistols going to be? After that, we've got Chef, which I do see something pretty interesting on here, but first of all, let's start off with Gastronomy. There we go. Sorry, my brain kind of shut down for half a second. So, my first impression of this one is that it's gonna probably unlock more crafting and being able to craft better food type items, probably get better buffs out of those foods. But I mean that's what makes sense. But I mean, I could be way off base. But dueling, that was the thing that kind of caught my eye, because that's going to be your melee weapons. And I have to wonder if there's going to be a nice pairing between melee and stealth, like there has been in other games. Then you've got Scavenging, which, if it works like some of their other games, it's going to increase the odds of you finding things in containers, whether you're finding more ammo, more food items, more healing items, whatever. That's probably the way things are going to go. Now, those are just what I've managed to find so far, but obviously, from the list off that was on the right side, there's a lot of different things. Really wondering what Bounty Hunter is going to be like. That one could be cool. Also, what's Gangster going to be like? I don't know. What I do know is that I've got a lot more Starfield content coming your way, so hopefully you stick around for that. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.